Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Mason here, and thank you so much for joining me for another yoga and mindfulness session. Today we will notice and name how grounding practices can affect our body and our mind, okay? So being grounded means simply noticing what it feels like to have your body, whatever body part, connect to the ground beneath you. So for example, I'm noticing that my hips and my parts of my thighs are meeting the floor beneath me. I have a carpeted floor, so it's a little fuzzy, it's a little soft. And then also grounding simply means just noticing what's around you, connecting to the space and the people around you. Grounding can also mean simply just paying attention to this now moment, what you feel, what you are thinking, and also any body sensations, okay? So let's get started today with our belly breath. When you hear the sound of the tone, you're gonna wait until you no longer hear the sound. So just pay specific and particular attention to the sound of the tone. And you're gonna wait until you no longer hear the sound, and you'll place both hands on your belly, just like this, okay? Let's get started. Placing both hands on your belly, find a comfortable seated position just like this. It can be your lotus pose, your long sit or side sit, whatever feels comfortable for you. You may close your eyes or look down. We're going to roll the shoulders up and then down and back. Roll the shoulders up and then down and back. Inhale as you do this. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax the shoulders down. Find a comfortable space here. And let's begin just breathing into our belly. So taking a deep breath in, sending it all the way down to the belly. Belly is wide and open, just like a balloon. And then on the breath out, squeeze the belly button in. Breathing into the belly. Belly nice and big. And then on the out breath, squeeze the belly in towards the spine. One more time, breathe into the belly. And breathing out. Now let's begin our breathing practice today, connecting to ourselves, okay, the space within us. We are going to do a counted breath, okay? So let's breathe into the belly for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna breathe out for 7. Just notice how it feels. If these numbers does not feel comfortable for you, you can always switch it up, just as long as you're breathing out a little bit longer than when you're breathing in, okay? Let's just try it out. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time on your own. Go. All right, fluttering the eyes open, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. Meet me in your child's pose, okay? So sitting on the heels, we're going to notice here what it feels like to just ground our bottom on our heels, okay? So feel the sensation there. And then from here, you're going to just gently walk your fingers out in front of you. Forehead meets the mat or the ground beneath you. When you're here, notice what body parts are connecting to the ground beneath you, or what body parts are simply connecting to each other. I notice here my belly is connecting to my thighs. My forehead connects to the ground. And these sensations throughout my body feels a little different depending on which one I focus on. So from here, just go ahead and tap your hands in front of you. Ground here in your fingertips, okay? Take a deep breath in here. And take a deep breath out. Just relaxing into your child's pose. Remember, as we move today, child's pose is always here for you if you simply want to just rest and restore your energy, all right? So I invite you now to meet me in your downward facing dog. Coming into your tabletop pose, flex the toes, lift the hips, nice and high. Coming into an upside down V pose, okay? So from here, notice what body parts are connecting to the ground here. And notice the sensations. Notice what it feels like to be in your downward facing dog. We can explore here. Lift one leg, doesn't matter which, right or left, okay? Point the toes, flex the toes, and then give your dog tail a little wag, all right? And then from here, place that foot down, lift up the other, flex the toes, point the toes, flex, point, and give your dog tail a little wag, all right? And notice what that feels like here, just balancing on 3 body parts, your hands and 1 foot. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. And then you bend the knees here, all right? And then come onto your tippy toes, look forward, and gently tiptoe to your fingertips, okay? And from here, meet me in your ragdoll pose. So bend your knees considerably so that you can feel this weight, this feeling of completely embodying the word of ragdoll. Okay, so relax the neck. And notice what body parts are grounding here. I notice that my belly is still grounding on my thighs. My fingers are touching the ground. You may also grab your elbows here and swing side to side. Notice what that feels like, the difference. Okay, and from here we're going to take our time. Take about 10 seconds to meet me in your best mountain pose. All right, so toes together, heels together, and slowly, you're going to rise up to your mountain pose in 10, in 9, 8, 7, your head is last to rise, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and in 0. Hands by your side. Beautiful job. So now that we're in our mountain pose, we're going to see what it feels like to ground here, okay? So pay specific and particular attention to the sensations in your feet, all right? So lift the toes, spread the toes, give them a wiggle, and then plant them down one by one. Take your time, all right? And spread them out. And then from here, rock onto your tippy toes. Find your balance here, okay? And you can explore your mat or the space around you on your tippy toes. Notice the sensation on the balls of your feet. What does that feel like, okay? Whether you're on a carpeted floor, maybe a wood floor, marble floor, or even outside on the grass, it might feel different for you. All right, coming down here, placing your weight, shifting your weight onto your heels, okay? And then give that a try. Explore the space around you, all right? Notice what it feels like to ground on your heels, okay? And then come onto the outer edge of your feet here, and then ground here. Just notice what that feels like. Okay? And then meet me back into the stillness of your mountain pose. Toes together, heels together. Press into all 4 corners of your feet. So your big toe, your pinky toe, your heels. And you can close your eyes here, all right? And find some stillness and relaxation in those shoulders. And we're just gonna send some thank you thoughts to our feet for keeping us grounded, and also helping us walk and holding up our beautiful weights. And just say thank you, feet. Thank you, feet. So from here, in our mountain pose, we're gonna also start to wake up our body, all right? So we're simply gonna just start tapping different body parts, seeing how that feels. Now, when we tap, we wanna make sure that we tap gently, all right? So we're just gonna tap with our fingertips, all right? So starting here in your ragdoll pose, all right? Tap your toes, okay? Waking up your toes, waking up the shoelace side of our feet. our ankles, our shins, our calves, our knees, behind our knees, our thighs, and our hamstrings, the back of our thighs here, and then our hips, the sides of our hips, our bottom, and our tummy, our belly button, and then moving up to your heart. Notice what that feels like to tap gently on your heart, all right? Feeling all the love surrounding your heart here, and then from here, tapping your shoulders, okay? And tap your fingers, your arms, your elbows, your biceps, your triceps. We're gonna try it on the other hand here, tapping your hand, your wrist, your forearm, your elbow, your biceps. Oh, you are so strong. I see some muscles over there. And then your triceps, okay? And then from here, the back of the neck, tapping. And then tapping the front of the throat. Take a deep breath in here and go, ah. And just notice how that feels, all right? Tapping your jaw, your chin, your cheeks, your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead, and then the crown of your head. Maybe scrunch up your hair a little bit, wakey, wakey, all right? Hands by your side. Take a deep breath in here, and just notice what your body feels like now. Any sensations coursing through your body as you just woke it up. Notice what it feels like now that your body is awake, all right? So say good morning, body. Good morning, good morning. Meet me here in your chair pose, okay? So toes together, heels together. Sit your hips back all the way. Reach up high to the sky. Beautiful warm rays of light are from your heart all the way to the sky, all right? Take a deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Squat a little more, okay? Sit a little bit more in your chair. Reach up high. Extend the legs and then sit on back down into your chair pose. Stay here, all right? Sit a little deeper. And we're gonna hold here for 5 full seconds, all right? Remember to breathe into the belly. We're gonna create a little bit of fire here in our belly, all right? Take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Breathing into the belly, breathe in. And breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Reach up high to the sky. Sit back into your chair and then sit here in your chair pose. We're gonna sit our hips all the way back and then ground your belly onto the top of your thighs here. Grab your elbows, meet me in your ragdoll pose, all right? And from here, ground your hands, plant them down on the ground beneath you. Step one foot back and then step back the other. We're in plank pose, all right? Notice what body parts are touching the ground here, connecting here. Take a deep breath in, lift the hips, downward facing dog. From here, we're gonna create a little bit of a flow, all right? So breathe in, come into your tippy toes, and come into your plank pose. Breathe out, lift the hips, downward facing dog. 2 more times, breathe in, plank pose. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in for plank one more time. And then breathe out for downward facing dog. Excellent job. From here, you may try to see if you can bend your knees, look forward, and then see if you can hop into a seated position, all right? Give it a try. Bending the legs, flexing the toes. We're going to come into a seated twist. Your right leg, tap your right leg, bend the knee, okay? And then bring that right foot as close to your bottom as you can and as close to your left thigh as possible, okay? So notice right now what body parts are connecting to the ground now, all right? Bring your right hand behind you as support. Lift the heart. Left hand comes onto the heart, lift the heart, take a deep breath in. On the breath out, left elbow comes to right knee and gazing over the right shoulder for a twist here. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Lift the heart. On the breath out, exhale and gaze over your right shoulder. One more time, breathe in, lift the heart, exhale, twist a little deeper. Beautiful. Reach your left arm high to the sky. Keep your heart lifted from here. Bring that right leg back on down. Go ahead and tap your left leg, okay? And bring that left knee into your chest, as close to your as close to your bottom as possible. And then that left foot also is as close to your right thigh as possible, all right? Ground, plant this left hand right behind you. Lift the heart with your right hand. Take a deep breath in here. And take a deep breath out. Bring that right elbow across to meet and ground on that left knee. Gaze behind you. Take a deep breath in. Lift the heart. Breathe out. Sink into your twist a little bit more. Breathe in here. Lift the heart. On the breath out, twist a little further. Beautiful. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, come back to center. Extend both legs. And from here, we're going to come into our forward fold, okay? So keep the toes nice and flexed. You can keep your knees bent as well. We are going to come forward with our heart first, okay? So breathe in, lift the heart. Come forward with your heart as far as you can go. Maybe you reach your toes. Maybe you're right here. You may also find it supportive to hug your thighs, okay? And just relax here, all right? So take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Notice what body parts are grounding and supporting one another. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. All right, from here, reach up high to the sky. Bring your hands right behind you. Plant them so that the fingertips are pointing towards your bottom, all right? Point the toes, and here we're going to do a reverse plank. So point the toes, and then plant the hands behind you, and then we're going to lift the hips. Lift, lift, lift as high as you possibly can. Maybe you look back behind you, all right? Take a deep breath in here, and take a deep breath out, sitting back on down, and relax. We're gonna see if we can do that 2 more times. If you feel free to simply be here or in your forward fold. But if you want a little bit more of a challenge, meet me. We're gonna try the supine plank or reverse plank 2 more times, all right? Take a deep breath in. Make sure your hands are planted behind you. Fingertips pointing towards your bottom. Point the toes. Take a deep breath in, lift the hips. And a deep breath out, sitting your hips all the way down. All right, last one. Let's see if we can hold for 3 full breaths. Breathe in, lift your hips. Maybe you look back, breathe out. Let's keep holding, breathe into your hips, your belly, and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Sinking your hips towards the ground, beautiful job, wow. Whew. I don't know about you, but that was a little bit of a challenge. Now bringing your toes together, your feet together, your heels together, okay? So making that connection there, noticing what that feels like. We're gonna come into our butterfly pose, okay? So feel free to lift your knees and then put them back down, lift them, just like the fluttering wings of a butterfly, okay? And just notice what this feels like. Relax here in your butterfly pose. And when you're ready, we're gonna begin our relaxation. You can simply stay here in your butterfly pose. You may also choose to lay down on your back with your butterfly legs and placing both hands on your belly. Feel free as well to sit up nice and tall. Also feel free to simply just sprawl out, relax on your back here, all right? You have plenty of options. I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. When you hear the sound of the tone, we're gonna begin to simply relax and restore our energy and take in all the benefits of our practice today. You all did an amazing job. Placing both hands on your belly. And taking a deep breath in there. And breathe out. You can close the eyes or have a soft gaze right in front of you. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And just simply cultivate your breath. Just simply notice. Just notice what body parts are touching the ground, what it feels like. Whether it's bare skin touching the ground beneath you, or maybe you feel the clothes on your skin, fuzzy or soft. Just notice what you feel. And we're going to take this awareness inside. So as we breathe in, we're going to send the breath down all the way to our toes. Now this time you may choose a color for your breath. So you may choose that you want to paint your body a certain color, and that's okay. Breathe in, sending your breath, your beautiful color down to your toes. And simply as you breathe out, relax the toes. Breathing in, sending your breath and your color all the way down to your ankles. And on the breath out, your ankles become a little bit heavier. Breathing in to your shins and your calves, your knees. And on the breath out, relax your knees, your calves, and your shins. Breathe in, sending your breath through your thighs, your hamstrings, and hips. And on the breath out, you notice that your lower half of your body, your legs, are completely heavy and relaxed. Breathe into your belly. Fill it up nice and big with that beautiful breath and color. And on the breath out, your belly softens and relaxes, sinking towards the earth beneath you. Breathe into your heart. Feel the color lift, and the breath lift your heart. On the breath out, notice that it becomes a little heavier and relaxed. Breathing in, and bring that beautiful breath down your arms to your fingertips and your shoulders. And on the breath out, noticing that your hands and your shoulders become more relaxed. Breathing in to your throat, the back of your neck. And on the breath out, relaxing all the way through to the back of the neck. Breathing in and filling your face with this beautiful breath and color, your lips, your nose and cheeks and eyes and eyebrows, and all the way to the crown of the head. You are a beautiful, beautiful color and completely relaxed. You can stay here as long as you like. Just breathing and playing with the colors. We're going to take 3 slow, mindful, deep breaths in together. Breathing into the belly for 1, and breathing out for 1. Breathing in for 2, breathing out for 2. Breathing in for 3, and out for 3. When you hear the sound of the tone, begin to wake up your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Give your body a nice big stretch. If you were laying down on your back, simply take your knees into your chest. Give yourself a really big hug, all right? And from here, rock up, and then rock down, rock up, and rock down. Giving your back a nice massage. Notice the grounding feeling there, and then coming all the way to your yoga seat. And 3, and 2, and 1, and end 0. Place both hands on your heart and repeat after me. May we be safe. May we be loved. May we be healthy. And may we be so, so strong. You all did a wonderful job today. You did a wonderful job grounding and practicing these grounding techniques. I hope that you find a way today to also practice and stay grounded. I love you and I miss you. See you next time. Bye.